Hi guys and welcome to the first episode in my brand new Football Manager 2016 series, the Battle of Reykjavik. And we're going to look at today the staff because I brought in some staff, some new staff and replaced one person. We didn't have an assistant manager, so I've signed one because obviously you need an assistant manager. The only thing is most of the people that I could go for any of these staff roles are based in Iceland. I think that might be something to do with our scouting or something. Well, we didn't have any scouts, so. But yeah, the majority of staff that I've got, well, all of the staff that I've signed myself are from Iceland, and then there's obviously me that's English, and our goalkeeping coach who's from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Um, but yeah, we signed the assistant manager, this guy here, Ulfur Blandon. He looks pretty good for the level that we're at, so we're happy with him. Head of Youth Development replaced him for a better model, Oscar Smari Sigurgesson. Some really fun names in this one. We got rid of one of the goalkeeping coaches because he was pretty terrible, and we kept the other one, but originally we were only allowed to have one coach, and the goalkeeping coaches were included in that. So of course we need to be able to have coaches so that we can train better. So I went to the board, had a board meeting, and requested that we get more coaches allowed, and they accepted. So that was pretty good. I wasn't sure if they would accept what I wanted, but they did. And we brought in Hauke Ingi Kjartansson as one of the coaches, and we've got an under-19s coach because we didn't have one of them, Omar Karl Oscarsson, and we got, where's the other coach? There he is, Vignir Gudmundsson. I'm unsure of some of the letterings in Iceland, so if anyone has any idea of how to pronounce some of these names, please let me know. So that was the final coach we got. We had a head physio, which is good, but we didn't have a physio, so I brought in a physio, Trausti Herfansson. Obviously his physiotherapy is 16. It's pretty good for physio. Also brought in a chief scout and two scouts, so chief scout is Victor Helgi Björnjolfsson, and the two scouts are Peter Owen Eyjolfsson and Magnus Mar Geirson. That's a mouthful. And now on to transfers that we've done. We have brought in two players, got rid of two. First player we brought in is this guy, Tryggi Svein Bjarnason. We bought him from Fram for £4,000, I think it was. Yeah, £4,000 from Fram. He's centre back. He's got 3.5 star rating, which is pretty good. Heading 16, marking 11, tackling 14. Amazing strength. He just looks like he's going to be a good defender for us. And that's what we need to strengthen first, our defence. As obviously we're expected to be fighting relegation. A good defence is always good, especially as we've got that immense striker up front who I can't remember the name of. What was his name again? Where is he? Vladimir Tufegdzik. There we go. Our best player by a mile. And then the other player brought in is a loan signing from Fylkir, who are also an Icelandic team. Daddy Olafsson. He's a 2.5 star rated. He's got good potential. He'll probably playing attacking left wing, I think, when he gets his game anyway. Just one for the future. I thought I might be able to help, just have a bit of numbers in the back. And then in terms of sales, we've sold one player, Igor Taskovic, to Halmstad for 2.4k, simply because we don't have much money, and to be fair, most of the players are probably going to be directly replaceable at this level. Obviously, he's a very good player, and some of the players were unhappy that I sold him, but he is getting on a bit. He's 33. I mean, he's not going to be hitting that ability level for much longer, is he really? And then the other person was Hjaltimar Hauksson, who we've loaned out to Selfoss, but he can't play against us. That's the thing, we have lots of people out on loan in our squad to other Icelandic Premier Division teams who we can't recall, but in their clauses it says that they can play against us. So that's a bit annoying, especially seeing as it'd probably be nice to have them, seeing as most of them are quite good players. So we have a match today. We have a match against this team, I can't remember what they were called, IA Brutaflag Akranes. Okay, It's the final game in the Upper League Cup Group C, which we can't qualify for the next round anyway, but just thought it'd be good to get a game in, as obviously the next game isn't for another month after this one. So I might try and arrange some friendlies. In fact, I will try and arrange some friendlies then. So we'll be back for the game. Okay, so here we are for our first game in charge of Vikingur Reykjavik, and it's exciting times. Although this is just pretty much a friendly, seeing as we can't qualify, and the team we're playing against are favourites and are second in the league currently, it still should be quite exciting. Let's have a look at the teams. So I'm trying out my formation, which I love, which is 4-2-3-1, seeing if that works. Just a bit of tactical changes maybe needed. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. So obviously I always use this formation, but if it doesn't work, then I'm going to have to think of something else to do. This probably isn't the match to test it in, as they're probably much better than us. This is my starting 11. Tufik up front, he's the star man. Olafsson, he is on loan. And is that Bjarnason? Yeah, that's Bjarnason, the other guy that I signed. So both our new signings in the squad today. Let's see what we can do in our first game ever in Iceland. So we have a corner. It's Olafsson. As guys, and Bjarnason. We're winning 1-0. And it's the new signing, Tryggvi Svein Bjarnason, with his first goal for the club on his debut. I wasn't expecting that. Brilliant finish. What a start to the game. They've got a corner now. Good Johnson. This commentary is going to be really difficult with all these names. Buznicki crosses it, and Kardaklia, who is also, I believe, a goalkeeping coach, is he? Or am I making that up? Not sure. But he saved it anyway. Olafsson gives the ball away to Marteinsson. It's Buznicki again. Gunnlaugsson. Buznicki. No idea. Crosses it in. Marteinsson. Oh, it's been snuck in. Arsenij Buznicki. And it's 1-1. After a great start, after a couple of minutes of the game, IA have managed to get back into it. So we've got a corner again. Olafsson crosses it in. It's headed clear. Only to Sverrisson. Can we get the ball back in the box to Snorrisson? Asgeirsson. Sverrisson. Arneson. Tufik. Oh, he's had to play it back to the Scottish guy, Lowing, on the right hand side. That's one name I can get right. Sverrisson. Back to Lowing. To Olafsson. Arneson. Tufik. Sverrisson. Sverrisson with the chance. And still, Tufik. Olafsson again. Oh. Multiple chances in that highlight there for us. We didn't take them. Another chance for the throw. Lowing throws to Sverrisson. It's Arneson. No, he's saved, and it bounced on the line by Olafsson. Oh, unlucky. I'm being told that I need to substitute Vladimir Tufik as he has a gashed head. Okay, we'll bring Rolf Toft on. He was our second best striker. Gunnlaugsson, Marteinsson, looking for Buznicki. Buznicki gives it to Gunnlaugsson, who shoots, and it's a good save by Kardaklia. Corner for IA. Good Johnson with the corner. Need to get cleared, and Bjarnason does the job well. Only to Akesson. It's Andjelkovic. Leosin. Andjelkovic again. Can we tackle him? Seemingly not. That's the end of the highlight. And it's half time. And it's 1-1. Not bad. Better than I was expecting, actually. He's having a stinker. So we're taking Agnar Dari Sverrisson off, as he's on a 6.1 rating. And we're going to bring Haukur Baldvinsson on. So throw in for IA. Good Johnson with a throw down the line to Gunnlaugsson. Brodersen. Martinsen. Out wide left to Ackerson. Lowing with a great tackle there. Well in. Oh, and he gives the ball straight away to IA. Martinsen with the ball now. Gives it to Ackerson. Puts it in the centre of the field to Angelkovic, to Liasson. Good interception from Asgeisen. Now can we calmly get on an attack? It's Olafsson to Toft, the substitute. Rolf Toft. Gives it to Baldvinsson, the other substitute, who goes past his marker, and Toft scores! 2-1. Rolf Toft, the two substitutes working brilliantly together there. And that puts us back in front. And I have a free kick with the goalkeeper kicking it forward, and Buznicki's just gotten the end of it now. Gives it to Ackerson. Out wide right to Brodersen. It's Gunnlaugsson with a chance, saved by Kordaklia again. He's having a good game, him. Corner for IA now. Good Johnson crosses it. Angelkovic was there, but Toft got his head to the ball first. Not only is he helping us in the attacking third, he's also tracking back, doing his defensive duties too. So I'm bringing on 21-year-old Robert Runar Jacques in place of Frank Asgeisen, as he is a bit tired. I think that's our last substitution. So the rest of the lads have to try and get through to the final whistle. That is going to be a struggle, seeing as some of them are almost on 68% conditioning. Great pass to Steingrimsson. He hasn't been in the game much. He gives it to Snorrisson, who has. And Snorrisson gives it back to Steingrimsson. Back to Snorrisson for a chance to cross. And he does, and Toft's there! We've scored 3-1. 2-goal advantage in our first game as Vikingur manager. And Rolf Toft is showing maybe why he should be in the squad ahead of Tufegdzik. What was his name again? Tufegdzik. It's going to take me a while to learn these names, guys. Steingrimsson gives it to Arneson. Olafsson with a bit of time in the centre of the pitch. Plays it to the Scottish guy, Lowing. Baldvinsson. Back to Lowing. Plays it forward to Olafsson. The other Olafsson now. Got two Olafssons, just realised. But IA on the attack now with Larison. It's Brodersen. Good tackle from Snorrisson, and Steingrimsson comes away with the ball. Gives it to Toft, who's on a hat-trick now. It's Toft. Is he going to shoot? He is, and it's saved by their goalkeeper, who's also called Olafsson. Seems to be a lot of Olafssons in Iceland. And Lowing with a throw now for us. Baldvinsson crosses it in. Toft's there. Toft gets his hat-trick. He's only been on the field for about 42 minutes, something like that, and he's managed to get himself a hat-trick. A brilliant performance from him today. He's definitely putting pressure on the other guy to be our number one striker. And we're into added time, last 5 seconds. IA have got the ball. Larison. And that's it, full time. 4-1 victory for Vikingur Reykjavik on my debut as their manager. That makes us finish in third in Upper League Group C. If we finish in third in the league, I would love it. I'd be so happy with that. Very happy with the result and the way you played. That is a great start. I couldn't have wished for a better one, especially against a team who are second as well. So that is it for this episode. I'm glad we managed to get a live commentary in this episode. Obviously, there's a month until the next game. I will be bringing the next game in the next episode. So that's Valur away in the Icelandic Premier Division, the first game of the season. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel so you get all my content, including this series and my Southampton series, as they come out, so that you can watch them as soon as they come out. And thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.